Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Hello, beloved friends, and welcome to another Divine Loss program where you and I unite together in order to learn from God, Master Jesus, and illuminated spirits through the efforts of Kardec about the laws that rule not only our lives but also the entire universe. Why is it important for us to understand such laws more consciously? Because as we do, we align ourselves with God's illuminated purposes for each of us and thus harvest a greater sense of everlasting happiness as we become more useful in the hands of God, symbolically speaking. So let us, dear friends, treasure these precious moments prepared for all of us here by the illuminated spirits. Tonight, the focus of our attention will be on question 993 of the Spirit's Book by Allan Kardec. Let us then read the question and answer together. Kardec asks, aren't there individuals who have an instinct for evil only and who are incapable of repenting? Very good question asked by Kardec as always. Let us learn from the illuminated spirit's answer together now. I have told you that the spirit must progress without ceasing. Those who in this life have only an instinct for evil will have an instinct for the good in another one, and that is why they are reborn many times. All must advance and reach the objective at their own pace, more quickly or more slowly according to their desire. Those who only have an instinct for the good are already purified because they might have had an instinct for evil in a prior existence. So we are thankful for such a concise, direct, and yet very logical explanation on the part of the illuminated spirits. It is very consoling for all of us to know that we must and will progress always. So no one regresses, we always progress. How about those who seem to have an instinct for evil, as Kardec asked? This, as clarified by the illuminated spirits, is but a temporary tendency, because as children of God, those who temporarily are inclined to do evil shall change, not because we desire it, but because this is God's will. So we can trust that this shall occur with certainty. And to illustrate, we can use the example of Publius Lentulus. 2,000 years ago, he was a very prideful Roman senator who met with the Christ face to face and yet did not surrender to Christ's direct calling of him. However, 2,000 years later, Emmanuel, former Publius Lentulus, is reincarnated, fully surrendered to the Christ. Whereas before, he had the tendency to be very prideful and egocentric. Now He is highly altruistic and is one of the spirits who worked with Kardec in the codification as well as worked with Chico Xavier as his mentor. So, taking Publio Lentulus Emmanuel's example to heart, we know that, like Publio Lentulus, all of us are destined to leave behind that which is not divine in us. What a beautiful, hopeful, consoling truth that you and I can hold on to close to our hearts. With this at heart, beloved friends, our exercise for tonight shall be to visualize ourselves and those dear to us already in a future time that, however distant it may be from this moment, it is the time when ourselves as well as themselves are fully surrendered to Christ's harvest of light. Let us visualize ourselves and others fully committed to the harvest of light, allowing God's divine light to shine within us and through us without any obstacles. This day shall come, and this reincarnation is a precious existence for us to get there. It is up to us to set the pace through which we progress. So let us visualize ourselves regenerated, fully embracing the good in ourselves and in others so that we can help expedite the positive divine changes that are destined to take place both in our lives and realms of action as well as in those of others. Let us visualize the good together, beloved friends, to help it multiply. Christ, and of course, first and foremost, God counts on you and I to allow for the earth to become regenerated. But earth's regeneration depends on our own. So let us begin with ourselves, already visualizing us expressing God's most divine potentials that are latent in us to their fullest within our capacity and in accordance to God's will. What a divine proposal for you and I to embrace. So, as we embrace this together, let us wish one another a beautiful day or evening, depending on where we are. And let us rest assured that as we are destined to progress, we can continue to count on Kardec Radio and the loving mentors on high to help us continue nourishing our souls now and always. Many blessings, dear friends, and we look forward to seeing everyone again here next time. Bye for now.